Hello and welcome, this is Usta Online, we're playing Grand Theft Auto Online. And this is the custom last team standing game, Rockets versus Insurgents. Now, I've done a video on this before, but that was an older version. This is a new version. It allows up to 30 players, so 15 on each side. And the basic principle still applies. Either you have to get an insurgent and jump up on the platform and knock those people off that are standing on it, or you're standing on the platform in the next round, which means you get to collect some RPGs and fire them at the people in the insurgents. Now, if you have watched my last video on this game, you knew I played this a lot back on Xbox 360, but apparently there's been a new version made by somebody, I don't know who, using the capabilities of the next or current generation of consoles, allowing you to put in 30 players, or, well, it doesn't have to be 30, it can be anything. It's pretty chaotic, I gotta say. The old games used to allow up to 16 players because that was the one lobby limit in an old generation, so Xbox 360 and PS3. But now that's been scaled up on the current generation of consoles, Grand Theft Auto Online. Well, you know, it allows you to put in 30 players on one in one lobby. Either it's a free mode session or free roam session, whatever you want to call it, or any type of job. So somebody managed to do it in this game, and like I said, it's pretty chaotic. It's yeah, it's kind of, I don't know. I don't mind chaos, but at times this is a bit too much. But anyway, I just got a random invite on my in-game phone. I accepted it and decided to give it a go. I gotta say I like it. It's nicely done. It's kind of a lottery in terms of who's gonna win or lose. There's not a real incentive which sets you apart from being better or worse than the rest of the players. There's a lot of luck is involved, and I'm guessing, or to my opinion, the more people playing this game, the more luck becomes a factor. But if you don't mind that, I don't, you know, because, you know, it's just a game, it's for fun. Yeah, give this a try. It could be hard to fill up a lobby of 30 people. I'm not the host of this game, so somebody managed to do it. Don't ask me how. You might just be very patient. But usually when I try to do that, you know, I wait for 10 minutes and then it's about 10 people, and I'm like, oh fuck it, let's just go. I'm not gonna wait any longer. But thankfully, not everybody's the same, or maybe he got some people beforehand wanting to play this, so that's good. I'm glad I accepted this. I actually played this before, but that was a while ago, and I never realized it was for 30 players max. Oh damn! Yeah, this is where I realized if you climb up on the wooden structures, I guess they're pallets piled up. There are some better weapons up there, but as I found out, they are destructible. So as soon as somebody jumps into it in his Insurgents, well, you're screwed. I can't go anywhere. The only way is down now for me, and that means I'll get killed because it's too high to survive a fall like that. And the only difference really is there's a grenade launcher up here and a homing launcher. Now the homing launcher can come in kind of handy. On the other hand, it only has 2 rockets as ammo, so it doesn't do you much good. So as soon as I'm out of RPG rockets, which will be soon, I only have the homing launcher, and I gotta wait every time for 2 new rockets. So that's kind of a drawback. I'm not doing this again, but you know, I noticed the possibility, so I just had to try. But yeah, that's kind of a disadvantage as far as I'm concerned. You can shoot these homing rockets when insurgents are driving away from you, and you'll be sure to hit them, so that's a plus. But I know I don't have any trouble hitting them with normal RPGs, generally speaking. So yeah, it's not a real big advantage to me. Look, I had to roll out of the way. As you could have seen, the pallet got destroyed, and I killed myself doing that. You know, there was no other way to go. So if you don't have a choice, well, I believe it's better to commit suicide than to get killed by another player. If that's the choice I gotta make, I'll make it. Ooh, that was a hit. Oh yeah, knocked him right off. He was dressed in a cop uniform as well, so that's good. We're playing Grand Theft Auto Online. You're supposed to play a criminal. You're gonna dress up like a cop. Expect people to kill you. By the way, interesting, maybe. A lot of players find glitches to store a cop outfit. I don't like it. I'm against it. And people always say you're not hurting anyone by dressing as a cop. Well, let me tell you this: you can give yourself an unfair advantage while dressing as a cop, and it happened to me, and I'll tell you how. There was a guy after me in a cop uniform, and when I had regular GTA Online cops on me, he just joined in on the chase and went off radar. Now, in most cases, when I'm doing something else, I'll just ignore the cops, you know. I'll shoot them if they're in my way, but other than that, I'll just move away from them, because there's no point in fighting cops, as they spawn infinitely. So, but what this guy did is he went off radar, stole a cop car, he had a cop uniform on. So he stopped near me, got out. I never noticed him because he was off radar and he looked like a regular cop. So I got screwed over that way. I really did. So that's, yeah, I get why Rockstar doesn't allow us to store cop outfits. And you're gonna say it doesn't hurt anybody. Well, in most cases it won't. I agree, but there are instances in which such a uniform can give you an unfair advantage, and you can fool other players. Now, it wouldn't be a problem if anybody could do it, you know. But yeah, since they're hard. Air quoting hard to obtain, those police uniforms, I get why Rockstar is swiping them off your character, or I don't know how they punish you for that. I never tried it, but I get it. I get that they do it. So don't say it's not hurting anyone, because it definitely can. Right, back to this game. This is I'm thinking this is the last round. Yeah, finishing in an Insurgents. I'm having some trouble, as you might have noticed, getting onto that platform. I still have to work out what the Goldilocks zone is, so to say. You know, what speed and what angle I should take these ramps. But I don't know. I kind of like it. As I said, it's kind of chaotic, so it's a bit of a lottery as to who wins. Mostly, in most cases, the team that starts out in the Insurgents in round 1 will win it, because they have the advantage. On the other hand, if you start out with the RPGs, you get to shoot and explode stuff right away, so that's cool. But yeah, you have an advantage being in the Insurgents. Not necessarily if the people on the platform are really good with these with those RPGs, and in the other variants of this game, I can be sort of a beast at playing it, especially when there's not that much players. You know, you have time to aim, time, and fire at your opponents in the Insurgents, and that way you can take them out. What I usually do is when I know they're gonna leave the ramp, so when they're just about to get mid-air, I fire a rocket hitting them, ramming them out, of course, and then sometimes when I'm lucky, they land on their roof or on their sides. Either way, they're not able to move for a few seconds, which gives me the chance to land a few rockets on them, and that's how I can win when I'm on the platform. Now, It really comes down to knowing when to shoot and predicting the path the Insurgents take. So with new platforms, you know, you gotta learn all over again. You gotta practice a bit, see, you know, when do you shoot too soon and when do you shoot too late. Once you got the hang of that, it's fairly easy. But with this many Insurgents flying at you, you're mostly busy at trying to avoid them, giving you not really a chance to figure out what the ideal time is to shoot your rockets. So that makes it kind of a lottery. But anyway, I had fun doing this. This still is a nice game, and in this new variety, I'm glad somebody took the time to remake it and allow it for 30 players to play. So that's gonna be it for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time, and let me know what you think down in the comment section. Bye bye.